Going live.
All right. Hoping I can.
In 3, 2.
I don't even know if we're live yet.
No, I have it on the feed now. It's usually about 20-second delay.
Actually, just came in. Watch live now. I got an email.
There it goes.
I need to make this bigger. There we go.
Perfect.
Now you should see my face. Can you see my face or no?
Yes.
Oh man.
You are live.
Hey everyone. Oh man, technical difficulties. Oh man. Okay.
I think you hit live while we were talking.
All right. I'm good. We're live. Can you see me or can you not see me?
Let's see.
Yes.
I could see you on YouTube. I can't see you on Skype, but it's good.
Okay, perfect. All right, here's where I need to be, and I cannot move. Perfect. Let me... Actually, if I put that right here, I think we might be good to go. Hey, everyone, how's it going? Oh, hang on. People are saying no. All right, everybody, leave down in the comments below. Let me know if you can see me and if you can see my friends from Endless RVing. I think we're good.
I think we're good because I can see us on the screen.
Yeah.
Perfect. And somebody just texted me. Cool. So, how's it going? I'd like to introduce Endless RVing to everybody. It's MJ and Izzy. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
Guys. So, I am Izzy. Here is MJ and Jason. And together we make Endless RVing. We're a rather new RV channel on YouTube. And we do DIYs, campground reviews, dog stuff, and anything else that we think might be interesting to the RV community.
Nice. Yeah, they have a pretty awesome channel. Actually, I remember, how many subscribers are you at now?
I think we're at 1865, so we're closing in on 2,000.
By the way, I'm deleting my channel if you guys don't hit 2,000 subscribers tonight. So at the end of the live cast, everybody here needs to subscribe to Endless RVing, and they need to hit 2,000 subscribers tonight. Oh, ding ding!
Or all Matt's hard work will be in the toilet.
Yeah. So, how'd you guys get into doing? The question everybody asked me, which I'm now going to ask you, is how'd you guys get into YouTubing?
Go ahead. YouTubing or RVing?
No, RVing we're going to hold off because
RVing is going to be the follow-up question.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that we may have to hold because we're going to be on the RV Show USA, and we're going to talk about. That's all right.
Everybody will jump in on that.
Well, how we got into YouTube? So we, I was kind of not anti-YouTube, but I guess I was. Izzy came to me and said, "Hey, I was looking into what people are doing, and what do you think about starting a channel?" I said, "Really? I don't know. It seems like a lot of work, whatever." Well, so on June 29th of this year, right, we made our intro video. If you haven't seen that, you got to see. This is Izzy in the intro video. Hi, this is Izzy from Endless RVing. It's pretty funny. And it kind of just took off from there. We really started enjoying it and documenting everything. And I think that's, one of our favorite parts is that we're able to document and look back on these things and share with other people. We love looking at other people's videos as well. There's so much good stuff out there. So we just found it to be really fun to do as a family. And yeah. And it's not a chore. It's a ton of work, Matt, as you know.
Ton of work.
But it's fun, and we really love it.
Cool. Sorry about that. I just had to change my setup. People were saying my audio was bad. So that's cool. So for those of you who don't know, the reason why my audio was bad was because we just moved, and the house we have has 2 living rooms. And so I was in the empty living room. And it kept echoing because we don't have furniture in there yet.
Yes, we know you just moved to Florida. It's really warm. We have a winter storm watch tomorrow. Yeah.
Is it going to snow up there?
We had to cut our trip early. So when we spoke the other day, we were actually in DC. Yeah, we literally just got back. So our 4-hour trip was 7 because I guess
Everybody
everybody's
else
coming
was
back
leaving?
today.
Oh,
And
the
we're actually
holiday
supposed to
weekend.
leave. We were supposed to leave tomorrow, but we're getting, I think, like 5 inches of snow.
No, well, 5 tomorrow. We're supposed to get close to a foot by
Yeah,
Monday,
so we cut it early.
not too
Nice.
happy about that.
So when did you guys
No,
start your
nice.
YouTube channel?
So we started in, what was it,
It was June 29th.
June 29th. We started, well, actually, the first video we shot was the Greenworks electronic pressure washer. And that was kind of like a forest shooting. MJ didn't want to do that one. So that was the first one we actually shot, but that's not the first one we uploaded. And they're both pretty bad. The first one we shot, the first one we uploaded. But it's like a labor of love, right? The more you do it, the better you get. So
Yeah,
I think the
definitely.
videos are getting a little better.
Oh yeah, no, mine too. Mine were horrible. Hey, everybody watching, so it's now Matt's RV reviews. If you saw any of my videos when it was Matt's from Leo's Vacation Center, back in the day, I was a little bit skinnier, but some of my original videos, if you saw them, leave down in the comments below that you're one of the OGs and you saw my old videos. They were really bad. Like, it's YouTube is a game of trial and error, and you learn what you're good at and you learn what you're bad at and everything, and you go from there.
And it's a lot of fun learning.
You're good at climbing ladders.
Yeah, I do the ladders.
And you're good at jumping.
Yep, definitely. So when did you guys what happened first? What's the time frame of when you guys bought an RV to when you guys started your YouTube channel?
It was about
A year, right?
about a year.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you had the RV for the year?
Yeah, so our first RV was a travel trailer, a Jayco travel trailer. So we had that. You loved it because it had the bunks, right?
Yeah.
No,
You liked the bunks.
at first, yes, but then time I changed.
And then, so we had that for a year, and then we started realizing we kind of jumped into it, and we're going to tell this whole story too on the RV show when we're on there. But we would not recommend the way we did it. We bought pretty much the first day we looked, and
Oh no!
oh yes,
But that doesn't
Salesman
matter,
like
right?
me
Because
love that. No. Yeah.
we say but anyway.
right. So yeah, so we did the travel trailer thing, and we absolutely loved our first RV, and then we started seeing things that we liked and things that we would like to have differently, and we realized that we got bitten by the bug. So we said we really are going to be traveling a lot more. So we decided then to go the route of a Class A, so we have our Newmar now. We got that back in February.
Oh, Izzy's rocking the Newmar hat, huh?
Oh yeah.
Touching on that travel trailer, we bought it really quick. The good thing was it wasn't a big hit, right? So we bought it originally cash. We had nothing on it, and then when we sold it for about $3,500 less than what we bought it. We sold it privately, so we essentially rented it for a year. We took a little bit of a hit, but it wasn't a huge hit.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't recommend buying right away. Definitely do some research.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, Garrett, it is a Captain America shirt. Garrett is a Thor rep. He sells the Thor magnitudes and omnis. But
nice.
so that's definitely an interesting thing that you said there, how you bought the travel trailer same day. But did you buy your motorhome on your first day shopping, or did you do a lot of research?
No, that we did some research on.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we got that at the Hershey RV show, and
Nice.
we did a lot of research into brands, but again, even not as much as we would now.
Yeah, the next one is probably 95% going to be used, and there will be a lot more, like months and months of research and test driving and a lot of different stuff. But it's like anything, right? The older and the more you're doing something, the wiser you get to it.
Yeah. So here's what I'm wondering, and there's a lot of people who watch my channel, who will hopefully be watching your channel soon, who
Hopefully
don't have an RV yet. And one of my most expensive purchases was this laptop I'm on. Like, this is the Cadillac of laptops. I knew
it's
more
not a
about
MacBook,
it.
right?
No, it's an HP Spectre 360. No, I bought a MacBook and I sold it 2 weeks later because I didn't like the system.
You didn't want the Lamborghini of laptops.
Right. But I probably spent, honestly, 14 to 15 hours of research on this laptop. So, and it was $2,500, right? Not a ton of money, but for laptops, that is a ton of money. Unless
That's a lot
it's
of money.
Apple, that's kind of standard for Apples. But I can only imagine, like, what was it like for you guys? A travel trailer is one thing. No disrespect to travel trailers, right? But to say, hey, let's buy, a motorhome. How was it the night before you bought it?
Well, again, we went into the Hershey show not knowing we were going to get a motorhome. Okay.
We had it kind of narrowed down to like a fifth wheel or a motorhome, but we really didn't know what we were getting at that point. Exactly.
Right. So we went to the Hershey RV show. It was a full-time job, 8 hours every day. We looked at tons of fifth wheels first, and then we started looking at the motorhomes, and we were just weighing our options back and forth, and we talked to a lot of people there. And we realized that the amount of time that we were going to spend on the road, and we're not full-timers, but we do travel a lot, that, we wanted that, I don't want to say luxury, but that ability to be able to be in our home as it's driving down the road. That was just very appealing to us.
Because you guys have pets.
Did we have what?
Because you have pets, right?
Well, yes, we have 2 dogs.
Bathroom's a big deal. Driving, one of the best. Listen, there's no perfect RV, as you know, right? So you can't beat the space and I guess bang per buck on a fifth wheel. They're just way cheaper, and even a top-notch fifth wheel is probably like entry-level diesel motor coach, right? So, but the advantage for us for the motorhome is the home was the vacation started like when you got in, right? So if I'm driving and she wants to get me something to eat, or vice versa, she's driving, or if I just need to pee, I just pull over and go and do that, and that was really appealing to us.
Izzy eats a lot and Izzy pees a lot, so that was a huge part of our decision. It just makes it easier.
And the other thing with the motorhome that went into the decision was they tend to be built better unless you get in a high-end fifth wheel, like especially the Newmars. They have thicker walls, they're insulated better. It's on a real chassis. It's got a 22-inch wheels. You don't really get that on the fifth wheel, unless you go in kind of high end.
And what do you like about the motor? What did you do today? So our trip today back from DC should have been about 4 hours. It took us 7.5.
Yeah,
7.5 hours. Okay. So what did he do the whole time?
Pretty much slept
and
my phone.
and went on your phone.
Yeah.
Which on a travel
If you had
trailer.
a fifth wheel.
Or a fifth wheel. Yeah.
It's a lot tighter.
Right. So those are the kinds of things that we really enjoy being able to do.
And the other big thing, and you won't know unless you have been in them both, you could travel a lot longer and further in the motorhome. I'm saying per day. I know when I was the only one that drove the travel trailer, and I don't know how it is to drive a fifth wheel because I haven't, but it's very fatiguing driving a travel trailer. There's sway involved, even if you have sway control. I think the most I did on that was 4 hours. On the motorhome, like we did 7.5 today, and I'm okay. We've done 18. I don't recommend doing that, but we pulled off 18 hours in one clip. It was a long day. There's no way I could do that in a travel trailer. No. Maybe in a fifth wheel.
And I wouldn't drive the travel trailer, so we're able to. I can drive the motorhome, no problem. I love driving it, so we take turns, so that it really makes it easier.
Nice, very cool. So, 2 things. First, everybody, I'm getting a ton of comments, and I can't even read them all this fast. So, I want to do a lot of Q&A. And one thing that I really want people to ask is, so many people think that they have to full-time in an RV to have a YouTube channel or this, that, and another. And you guys, as you said, you're not full-timers. You're more weekend warriors right now. And you're still doing very well on YouTube. I mean, I wasn't where you guys were 2 years in. 2 years in, I only had 1,600 subscribers. And you guys are there within the first 5 months. Surpassed that already. So I think that's really awesome. Why don't you, MJ, why don't you tell everybody about the best video I've ever seen you guys do so far? No, I'm just kidding because Izzy wasn't in it. No. Why don't you tell everybody about the video and like what you do for work and, why people want to subscribe to your channel. And then, Izzy, tell everybody about your, your fixing up and your DIYs and everything that you do.
Yeah, go.
Okay, so I am a dog trainer by trade, and I own a big dog training company in northern New Jersey. We cover northern and some central New Jersey.
Can I interrupt? I'm so sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
I'm so annoyed. But this was the most New Jersey video you've ever done because you kept saying dog and call whenever you call your dog. And I was like, oh my God. It was so Jersey.
Matt, do you know where MJ grew up?
Where?
All right, so
Island,
did you ever watch The Sopranos? I mean, probably everybody here has.
Yeah.
Okay, she grew up in Bloomfield, right? You know where Holston's, like the last day, like the last scene?
Uh-huh.
That was where she would go, like as a kid for ice cream.
I lived around the corner.
Like, hey,
Hey,
like
my
that.
hand to God, Frankie Valli had the most beautiful voice I've ever heard. No.
She got a guy. She knows someone.
I got a guy. I do have an Uncle Junior. I have an Uncle Junior. I swear to God.
What's the maiden name?
I'm sorry.
What's your maiden name?
I had an Uncle Junior. Uncle
Tell me your
Junior has
maiden
since
name.
passed. What?
Your maiden name.
My maiden name is Ippolito.
Oh.
I've been begging her to take me to Holston's.
We'll get there.
Hey,
Okay, so yes.
Alan's on. Hey, Alan from the RV Show USA. So,
Oh, hi, Alan. How
What's
are
going
you? Good to see
we're
you.
not cheating on you, Alan. I'm not trying to take over your show. Here's the secret. The reason why I'm doing the live stream today is because I didn't make a video, and I'm trying to make a video every 3 days. So I'm like, hey, let me just call Izzy and MJ, and I'll do a live stream, and that's my video for the day.
Happy to help.
So,
Okay,
I'm sorry to interrupt.
so yes,
everybody.
I'm a Jersey girl.
Yeah, so tell everybody about what you do.
So yes, I am a dog trainer. I own a large dog training company in northern New Jersey. I started it in 2011 by myself. We've grown drastically. It's wonderful. We love it. And so I do a lot of dog videos for our channel. We go to campgrounds, and we do see a lot of people that have dogs that are just out of control. The etiquette is not there, and the dogs are off leash, and they're leaving poop on the grass. It's just, we see great stuff too. But so I do a lot of dog videos to try to help people. So we actually released one today, which is about getting your dog to come when called, right? How many off-leash dogs do you see at campgrounds? Tons.
Do you want a disclaimer that your dog should be on a leash? So
yes. Oh, yeah. Comments? I put this video. I got tons of comments. Well, the dog should be on a leash. Of course, the dog should be on a leash, but sometimes leashes slip out of hands. Sometimes dogs run out RV doors, right? So it's always good to really get your dog coming when called to you without a problem. So that was our video that was just released today. We do release videos every Saturday, so that's the one today. So feel free to check that out. We have our dogs Sierra and Bowser in it. So we had a lot of fun filming that one.
Two of the most vicious dogs you will ever meet in your life.
Yes, 2 vicious pit bulls, right? You should see them with them. They just lick them to death. They're awesome. Yes, so that's what I do. I absolutely love it, and love having my own company and working with dogs. It's just the greatest thing.
Oh, and hey, Will and Jen just popped on to the live cast.
What's up, guys?
Hey, Will and Jen.
Hey, Will and Jen. Hey, Jen, how cold is it in Maryland right now? They'll be flying down soon to come visit me down here in Florida, but I miss them.
We're gonna bring you some snow in a bottle when we come
I'm fine.
to Tampa.
I honestly hope I don't see the snow again, to be honest with you.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you. I never want to see snow after I retire.
So
I won't mind seeing it. Just having the option to leave will be nice.
Right. So Izzy, how I discovered your YouTube channel was, I believe you were changing your oil on your Newmar, and then I checked out your channel, and you had all these DIY videos. When did you start doing them? How did you, learn how to do all that? Because let me tell you, I can't do any of that stuff.
You just have to watch our videos. You'll be making your own DIYs.
Even if I watched the videos, I couldn't do that.
So, all right. So it kind of, I guess your question parlays into kind of why we started the YouTube channel, right? So when we got our travel trailer and even more so when we got the motorhome, there was quite a few upgrades that we did prior to starting the channel. For example, I did sumo springs, steering stabilizer, rear track, but there was a lot of stuff I did that I didn't get on film. And I got that information from YouTube, right? Because people are out there, and there's a lot of good information out there. So one of the big reasons why we started the channel, I was telling MJ, listen, you know, I'm viewing these videos, and they have great information, and I think we can present this information in a way people will like. Obviously, our first couple of videos weren't like that because there's a lot more into YouTube than just shooting a video. But I think if the information's good, the people will come. So why did I start getting into the DIYs? It's basically, if I can get something on sale or pay less for it for the same product, that's what I'm going to do, right? So I had, just for, I guess how you say, giggles, had called a couple of, specifically with that oil change one, I had called a couple of dealerships, or stealerships as they call.
Oh shit, stealerships.
Stealerships.
That's funny.
For an oil change. So we have a gas motor coach. One of the reasons we got that was because of the lower maintenance cost. And I got quoted between, I believe it was $180 and $200 to change the oil. So I went on Amazon, and I got the 7 quarts of 5W20, and the filter cost me $40. Actually, it was more than 7 quarts. It was 10 quarts. $40, and probably, you saw how quick that video was. It was 20 minutes of my time. And just a lot of that stuff. Same thing with the suspension. The cost to install the suspension was far more than the parts cost. So I just said, you know what, I'm going to do it myself. And if there's something I can do, I'm going to do it. If certain things, I know my limitations, I'll take it to the dealership, but that hasn't really happened yet, right? For the most part. We took it to the dealership once to grease the chassis, just because I don't have the pneumatic tools to do that. But I may be doing that next year after what they charged me for like 10 minutes of work. You might be saying,
yeah, I know dealerships still charge like $125 to $150 an hour.
Yeah, it's crazy the amount they'll charge you for really simple stuff. And I'll put that in the videos. I'll say, listen, this is real easy. Do it yourself, because the dealer is going to kill you. If you guys are willing to do it, then just do it.
Yeah.
The information's out there.
We try to break it down. So a lot of times Izzy knows more than I do about that stuff. You know, I'm learning a lot more as we're doing this together, but a lot of times I'll tell him, take it step by step, because we'll look for a video online about something and it goes so fast. So we try to kind of cater to people, or everybody, but a lot of people who may be looking for that information who know nothing about it. So good step by step to really guide people through things.
That's what I found really frustrating on some videos. I would have to view multiple videos to try to get the same information. So I don't know if you've noticed, the videos that we make, I will try to break it down. And sometimes that draws it out, but I'll try to break down, like, this is step by step by step. Like, we just shot a video for towing a trailer.
Yep.
And we were trying to find a video of towing a trailer with an RV, and we couldn't find one. So we just shot a video. It's going to come out in a couple of weeks of actual towing a trailer on a flat tow, and how, like, step by step, how to get it on the ramps, how to put it on the ball, how to strap it down. And I think it's going to be really useful for a lot of people out there.
Yeah, definitely.
If
Little
you hear
advice.
the dogs barking in the back, sorry, they're upstairs and they're playing. So you're going to, I don't know if you can hear that.
Oh, we can hear them.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, I was actually about to hire you to train my dog. Now I'm like, oh my God, maybe I shouldn't. No, I'm just kidding.
What they're doing, they're
Oh my
rolling
God.
around.
Yeah,
Oh my
because
God, those
they play
dogs.
like maniacs.
Hey, so that video, do you know about time stamping your description?
You do, yes.
Yeah, definitely do that for that.
So I'll ask you this, right? We had thought about that, but we want people to watch the whole video. We don't want it to skip through it.
Oh.
So what's your feedback on that?
YouTube says to do that.
Okay.
But
Yeah, they say to do it.
Always learning.
I mean,
We're always learning.
yeah, just try it, and if it worked out better, then great. No, I hear you, but I feel like if the videos, here's what I think. Well, one, everybody leave down in the comments below. Do you think they should timestamp their video, or shouldn't they? Here's why I think you should, because I think if people are looking for something specific, they're going to click it. And if they're not looking for something super specific and they want to watch the whole video, then they will watch the whole video.
Okay.
Because
Yeah, that
I
video
asked
didn't
everybody
really
the
take
other
off
day
the
as
way we wanted
well.
it to.
I asked everybody the other day. I thought my videos were getting a little too long, and I was going to try to shorten them. But everybody kept commenting, that they were good at the lengths they were. And YouTube, and these YouTube trainers out there, they're telling me, hey, my videos should be 12 to 15 minutes. But at the end of the day, it's really about what the people who are watching want to see, and that's why you got to try it out and everything.
Yeah, I'll definitely try it out. Usually, most of our videos, if it's 15 minutes, it's short. Just because the DIYs, I don't think, for us at least, I don't think they could be properly covered. I'd rather have more detail and give people what they want, and if the views come, they come. But
The
I want
dog
to put out
training
good.
ones I keep a little shorter, like 15, 20 minutes at the most.
Yeah. Like you're, and that's a great point. Your video today was 14 minutes long, and I
Right.
know that because I was like, okay, I'll watch it. Whereas
Right.
if it was 20 minutes or 21, I probably wouldn't have watched it. And it's no offense, it's just just a
Thanks a lot. I'll
psychological.
remember that. Remember,
Matt,
I'm Uncle Junior,
19
Matt.
minutes and 59 seconds. I'm not watching. No, but I don't have a dog. I'm a cat guy, so I probably would have watched it the whole thing if I had.
Where's is a cat crawling up the wall right now?
No, it did in one video at my other house, but I'm in my bedroom right now. So let's do some Q&A. If anybody has any questions for them or for me, leave that in the comments below, and we'll answer them. One thing I did want to start doing is if I do these live shows on Saturdays, I'm wondering if anybody went shopping this week or weekend for an RV, and they have questions, like comparison questions. I think that would be really cool. Like, hey, Matt, we were looking at, a Newmar and a Tiffin. Which one did you like the most? But some people did ask some questions.
Yeah, I was seeing some, and I've been checking on my phone here.
They've just been coming so fast.
For Matt?
For Matt, yeah. Somebody said,
You need a moderator,
what
Matt.
percentage of income can go towards an RV payment? Somebody said.
What does that mean?
What percentage of it?
I don't know. Somebody said that.
I don't know about financing. Oh, do you mean like debt to income?
Perhaps. I don't know who said that. ZX24me had asked that.
I don't know. For financing, banks like to see 10 or 20% down, if that helps. Nobody's asking any questions.
Oh, John, casual RVer. He just picked up his third rig. Nice. Congratulations. Yeah, Holiday Rambler.
Oh, yeah, from General RV. Thanks for calling me, John.
Cool.
No, I'm just kidding. Thanks, John. I'm starving down here. No, that's actually a great coach, the Vacationer, the 35K. Actually, and you guys will see them, that's the display I will be working at the Tampa show in January, which you guys are planning on coming down to.
Yeah, so you're going to be the Fleetwood Holiday Rambler guy?
Yep. So I'm going to be in front of the Holiday Rambler Vacationers and the Fleetwood Southwinds.
So just a quick question on the Fleetwood, the one that you showed the other day, the LXE, Discovery LXE. Does that have like a comfort drive on there?
What's that mean?
Or no? Like the steer, like Integra, Newmar. I don't think Tiffin has it, but comfort steer is essentially like a steering assist that keeps the wheel centered all the time, and people swear by it. I've never drove one, but I was just curious if Fleetwood had that.
Yeah, and John, we're just messing with you, but so here's what's really frustrating about all these motorhome manufacturers and all these RV manufacturers, and it's not even the manufacturers, it is custom Freightliner FCCC, as they like to call themselves. They have so many different options on their chassis, it's not even funny. Did you know most of the entry level, and when I say entry level diesels, you're still spending $200,000 to $250,000. They don't have tire pressure monitoring systems.
No, it's crazy.
That's an option. And so I told the guy, listen, I'm all about saving pennies, right? Actually, no, I blow pennies, but I see, where to cut full body paint. Okay, check this out. I love full body paint, but if I'm getting like if I'm getting a bunkhouse motorhome, right? Full body paint, I see saving the money by not getting it. You're saving $10,000, right? But Freightliner, they said that, well, the manufacturers, they don't want the cost going up for the tire pressure monitoring systems. And I'm like, well, who are they going to go to if you raise your price? Nobody. It's not like they're going to go to Spartan, because the Spartan chassis are so much more than that $400 option. So that whole easy drive or comfort drive that you're talking about, I have no idea. What I do know is that, like, the Winnebago Horizon, it's a tandem axle, and the back wheel pivots, so it makes it like when you turn it, turns like that. So it's a pretty.
It's got the passive steering.
Yep.
Yeah, a lot of them will have that. Cut your turn radius.
Yeah,
I
sure
see.
does.
Somebody just asked. This is. They said they looked at a Jayco and a Grand Design today. What do you think is better?
Which Jayco?
Yeah, which Jayco and which Grand Design. So, yeah, everybody always asks that question: which Jayco or which Grand Design? And Jayco makes crap trailers, and Jayco makes great trailers. If you're looking at a J Flight SLX that's $16,995, that's not near the quality as a Jayco Eagle. Or you have or even the Jayco J Flight is the number one selling travel trailer entry level, but a Jayco J Flight SLX is made with, toothpicks. You know what I'm saying? They're not the same product whatsoever. So
right, yeah. We'll see if he
Keith. So
clarifies.
Which ones, Keith? Awesome. I'm waiting for the Tampa RV show. That was Jorge. All right, Jorge. Well, I'll be at the Tampa RV show, and also Endless RVing will be at the Tampa RV show.
We will be there. Yes.
Cannot wait. We'll be in the dead of winter. Except, Jason's not going.
Jason won't be there, but we're gonna FaceTime him.
Yeah, school is cool.
But,
hey, you can drop. I dropped out of school. You can be an RV salesman. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't drop it. It's like, look how well I turned out. No, I'm just kidding. I stayed in school the whole time, so you're good. But
good for you.
What was it?
I'll FaceTime.
Yeah. So Keith, let us know which ones you were looking at.
And somebody said they loved your review on the Thor Axis, but they don't want. Not interested in my first rig having slide any day ideas on a similar floor plan, Class A or even Class C.
Coachman Pursuit, model 27 XPS. I haven't done a review on that one yet, but we do have one coming in. And so when it comes in, I will be doing a video on it.
Awesome. So, we saw a couple Axis at the park we're at.
Yeah, Cherry Hill Park.
Yep.
Which, by the way, was awesome. And we saw two Bravos.
Bravos. They're
beautiful. Old,
it's a real
but
deal.
Gorgeous.
Yep.
Gorgeous.
Jayco Premier First Solitude. Solitude. Winnebago hasn't ruined Grand Design yet, so they're still this Grand Design for now.
Somebody said, does Thor make the best RV?
Absolutely. Absolutely. What do you think, Izzy?
Listen, they make Airstream. Airstream's a great RV. Mm-hmm. They make Integra too, which is a really good RV. So you get what you pay for, right? That's usually how it goes.
Yep.
Definitely. So much better than those Newmars, huh? No, I'm just kidding. Hey, so how do you feel being a Newmar owner knowing that they just sold to Winnebago?
I was not disappointed with that because I actually really like Winnebago. I really like the Horizon a lot.
Yes. We saw that
at the Hershey RV show. She was on it. I really like that look, and I'm hoping that maybe some of that styling will float into Newmar. Although Newmar tends to be an older crowd, we're kind of the kids in the Newmar group. So Newmar has that more traditional, older look. But I honestly don't think they're going to mess around with Newmar because Newmar is one of the best-selling Class A's out there. So why would you mess with something that is doing well? If you bought it to make money,
right?
I would assume you would keep the formula in there, and
or even make it better,
become more efficient. Through buying power.
And we love our Newmar, but for those of you, for our live streams that we do on every Thursday, we always do a segment called Izzy's Flavor of the Week, because Izzy changes his mind on a weekly basis about what our next RV should be. So that's always fun. This last week, it was a used Prevost.
When? Or where? What? We don't know what, because we have to see. Listen, we both are kind of on board here. Our ultimate motorhome would be a Prevost, a used Prevost. Matt, have you been in these? Have you seen these things up like live?
No, but they make.
It's a whole nother level.
Right. Yeah. No. I mean, and I'm going to, but still, I just couldn't see
anything.
Spending the money.
I love Newmar. Love it.
Newmars are beautiful.
And Prevosts are beautiful too. He's even more into this Prevost thing than I am. I mean, I'm open. I love fifth wheels. I love everything. So, but it's going to change 15,000 times.
Yeah, so we don't know. Listen, we both agree that it's going to be something bigger. Probably more than likely with a tag axle if we do a motorhome. It's going to be a decent one, either from Newmar and Integra, Tiffin, one of them, and
right.
The ultimate goal,
to your
sometime
point,
in life.
So let's say the number 300,000, right? I'd rather have a 2015 Integra Anthem than a 2005 Prevost.
Yeah, see, the thing is, and I listen, I haven't owned either one of them, but from people that we've spoken to, actually the neighbor we had at Cherry Hill, so he had a 2012 Aspire Integra. He now has
an Anthem. An Anthem, yeah.
2017 Ventana. He said if he would do it all over again, he would do a Prevost conversion. And we've heard this over and over and over again.
Really?
And it's and I understand what you're saying, like the inside probably is going to need some updating, but these things from 2005 are so far advanced for their time, and the shells are rated for 2 million miles, right? Everything I've seen, everybody I've spoken to, you drive this coach down the road, it doesn't creak, it doesn't make sounds. You have the original floors, the original furniture from 18 years ago. The generators were. Show me a Newmar or a Tiffin that's 18 years old, and like the one we saw at the park were probably 2004, 2005. The paint was impeccable.
It looked brand
new. You would think it was a 2018. That's how good they looked. And it's just that's a $3 million coach versus a $500,000 coach.
2.5.
How it's going to hold up over time?
No.
Yeah, 2.5, 3 million tax.
Right. Yeah.
So I don't know.
Imagine the tax on that buying it new.
Oh my!
Actually,
yeah, but if you're buying that new, you're buying a yacht too and a helicopter, right?
That's not in our.
Well, the whole thing is, the people who are buying it new, they're not paying tax on it. They'll start an LLC in one of the Dakotas.
Exactly. Yeah, if you're dropping that kind of dime on a bus for fun, I don't think money is a big deal for you.
Yep. I saw this one question here, which of course intrigues me. Somebody said, Slam, traveling with 3 Irish wolfhounds, which are pretty much like ponies. What Class A has the most room with the slides in?
So the smaller the motorhome is when it's out, the more space it has when the slide outs are in. So that's a really tough question. That's kind of like saying, hey, what car should I buy? Are you looking at a truck, a sports car, an SUV, a sedan? So you really have to, that's just such an open-ended question. But the easiest thing, if it only has one slide out, that's going to have the most space. Or, again, the Coachman Pursuit with no slide outs, that's just the way that is all the time. So.
Okay.
Got it.
Cool.
So that was Slam's question.
Cool.
Yeah, we have 4 slides on ours. It opens up really nice. It is kind of narrow going down. You could make it all the way in. You have a little choke point when you're going to open the door to the bathroom. It doesn't open up all the way. But everything else you could you could pretty much access.
Right. And what I tell customers when I'm showing them, it's, hey, what's more important? Like for you guys, I'll use these guys as a perfect example. What's more important, that 4-hour ride from New Jersey to DC or that 4-day trip when you're there?
Exactly.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
Now, if it is the ride, then yeah, you know your answer. But, I mean, they're tight, but they're not miserable.
Yeah, we definitely fit. We could fit in ours walking down. We actually opened one slide at the truck stop, but we can sleep in it without having to open slides. It'll be tight, but it certainly could get done.
Do you guys stay at like the Pilots and Flying J's?
We stayed at a truck stop.
Not a Flying J though.
No, but we stayed at a truck stop one night.
Oh, that was interesting.
Because we were driving back. So we learned this quickly because we're not full timers, right? So our plan is when we left Indiana, the Newmar Center was to shoot out to Hershey like straight. And we got out of Newmar what time? 5? 5 o'clock, 5:30?
I think so, yeah.
And we didn't realize how long it would be getting to Hershey. So we waited and we drove until it started getting dark. And then we realized that when it gets dark, all these rest stops are filled with trucks and you can't find the spot. So we kept driving and it started raining. And we were getting really tired and cranky.
At this point. Yeah.
And we did find that we just wound up driving in like the shoulder of one truck stop, and we just slept the night.
It was like the one spot left.
The one spot.
No room at the inn at all these places.
So if you're going to stop at a truck stop, get it before sunset if you want to get a spot.
Yeah,
so
that was fun.
I love truck stops. We would go there all the time, because the reason why I love truck stops is because there's always people around you. The lights are on 24/7. And listen, I'm not talking about, Larry's truck stop in, the Blackwood Mountains or whatever. I'm talking about the Loves and the Pilots and the Flying J's, the corporate ones. And let me tell you, I took a shower at a truck stop. Unfreaking believable how clean it was and how nice. You go there, they give you a code, and it was just like, hi, welcome, right? And they have little bars of soap and towels, and it's so clean and spacious. And it was this place in Virginia, down south of Richmond, and you'll know it because it's one of the only truck stops that has a Golden Corral in it.
Oh, nice.
But it was the nicest truck stop ever.
What do they charge for a shower?
$12. Or if you're filling up, it's free.
4. Okay.
No, 12.
That's not bad.
No, 12.
$12.
Oh, $12. Okay.
Oh no, it's a boost. But it was worth all $12. But
does it spray you like a car wash?
Yeah, pretty much. No, it was so big and spacious and everything. And but if you're a trucker and you're filling up your tank, then you can use it for free.
Okay. Makes sense.
Awesome.
Another advantage of having a motorhome. You were able to take a shower, hot water, no problem.
Yeah,
right in the truck stop.
That was cool.
That was awesome.
I saw John said, Matt, talk about the upsell, extended warranty, etc.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So everybody makes a big deal about extended warranties, and here's how I feel about them personally. And this isn't Matt from General. This has, and the dealership would probably, whatever. This is just how I feel about it personally. Especially for a motorhome, if you can take $5,000 out of your bank account without you realizing it, there's no need for an extended warranty. If you're somebody like me who doesn't, and I always use me because it's easier to use me instead of using like you or like asking the customer like, hey, how much money do you have? But if you're somebody like me, we bought an extended warranty for my wife's car because God forbid if something happened in November, December, January, February, we were screwed. Whereas if it happens in July, we're good, because my income's seasonal. Sure enough, her car broke down in December. We didn't have the money to fix it, but we did have the extended warranty, so it only cost $100. Whereas if you like people who pay cash for motorhomes and get the extended warranty, I wouldn't. I'm not trying to tell you not to. Do definitely get it if you want it, but if you have that type of money, you don't need the extended warranty. The extended warranty is kind of like an insurance policy. You're gambling. You're spending $5,000 or $10,000 on that extended warranty. Are you going to have that type of repair? You better believe that you could. You could get a lot more than $10,000 in repairs, but you might not. So it's gambling. And it just depends on who you are. Now, if you're financing, it adds. Here's what makes extended warranties tough, right? It's not, hey, so I think the number is like 75% of people get extended warranties. But if they were like, hey, okay, write us a check for $10,000, I bet you that number would be a lot smaller. But it's not. It's, hey, for a night out, a dinner night at Texas Roadhouse, you can have an extended warranty. And that's that good feeling that people like, hey, for 30 more bucks a month, we're good. So extended warranties are always difficult to figure out.
Okay. We didn't opt for one.
Yeah.
We didn't get it.
Okay. And it's a gamble.
Yeah.
Right.
So has
Totally.
it paid off?
So
Or
far,
not paid
yeah.
off?
So far, yeah. I mean, listen, the work we've had has been warranty work, and the only reason that we went to Newmark was under warranty, because most of the stuff was pretty minor. A, we wanted to go out there just to see the factory, and B, it was under warranty. So if it was something that we had to pay for, I probably would have done probably 90% of it myself, except maybe the awning. Even that I might have tackled.
Right. Well, that's another thing as well. So statistically, once you get all the kinks worked out of your RV, so if you decide not to get the extended warranty, use the hell out of the motorhome for that first year. Use it like you're losing it, because you are losing your extended warranty, and just document everything. Make sure you have a good relationship with a service department, and, don't be scared to go to the manufacturer to get it done within that 1 year plan. So.
Somebody had brought up Thor. I think they just came in and said, did you talk about Thor yet? I lost it, though.
Yeah.
Where it was. Did you see that? Yeah. Are you following the chat at all, Matt, or no?
It's so hard to pay
Michael
attention to
Jones.
everything. If you
Michael
ask the
Jones.
Thor question, ask it again. We'll answer it.
Michael Jones said, did you talk about Thor?
Oh, Michael
I pulled
Jones.
it
Did
up
you
there.
talk about Thor? Okay.
Michael Jones, ask the question, and we'll talk about it. Because talking about Thor is just kind of generic.
This was funny. Chris Rodriguez said, rest stops fill up so fast in the wee hours of the morning. Learned that this year, too. First time one spot was left on the entrance ramp. I had to sleep with our head by the headboard. Wife was worried we were going to tip. Yeah, it's tough. We learned that the hard way.
I could tell you the rest stops in Ohio on Route 80 have like full hookups, which is pretty awesome for RVs. At least the ones we saw. Yeah, it was pretty cool. And actually, Delaware, I-95, the Welcome Center, when you come over the bridge, or if you're about to go over the bridge to Delaware, they have a 30 amp hookup. No dump, but they have a whole section of trucks, like for trucks, 30 amp hookups. It was quite a lot of spots. Yeah. Which is kind of cool. So now I know a place that potentially we could stop.
It's probably no spots at night, but we were there.
Yeah, I don't know. There was a lot of spots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But during the day, it was good.
Pretty cool.
There's Michael's question.
Oh, yes.
Thor has a bad reputation. Is it well deserved? So here's my opinion on Thor as a salesman who sells Thor. I'd say Thor's the number one selling motorhome manufacturer in the country. Thor also makes some high-end brands, Integras, Airstreams. They own Keystone, they own Heartland, they own a lot of stuff. So what I tell people is you can't hyper-focus on Thor. You have to hyper-focus more on the brand. Like a Thor Challenger is a nice Class A gas motorhome, where a Thor Ace is their entry-level motorhome. And with entry-level, Thor's motto is made to fit. So they're trying to make a motorhome to fit every price range. So when you make a Class A gas motorhome that's $89,900, it is not going to be made as well as a Challenger or a Tiffin or a Newmar at $139.9 or $149.9. So it's one of those things, you get what you pay for. And then they kind of do it to themselves because they mass produce them. So not only are they trying to make they're making cheap motorhomes. It's what they're doing. And they're trying to take the biggest piece of the market share, which means if Tiffin makes part of the reason Tiffin has a great reputation because they have a great reputation. First, right? I'm not taking anything away from Tiffin, but they also only make 12 motorhomes a day. When you're making not 1,200, but when you're making 200 motorhomes a day, no, let's call it 240. You're making 20 times the amount of motorhomes that Tiffin's going to make. You're going to get 20 times plus more complaints than Tiffin's going to get. But what I like to tell everybody is Tiffin only makes the Allegro, which is a Class A gas, which is a Tier 4. I have like this little tier system that I made up. But I guarantee you, if Tiffin made a motorhome that sold to the consumers for $89.9, they would have just as many negative reviews as Thor. And I might be wrong. That's just opinion. I feel like if anybody made a motorhome for $89.9, it's probably going to be a piece of crap. Not a piece of crap, but it's just.
Don't buy a motorhome for $89.9.
I don't think you should. I think you should spend, and this is like the Salesman, and on my Thor Ace video, even I said it. I think you should spend $10,000 or $12,000 more and get a Hurricane or a Wind Sport made by Thor. I feel like for a little bit more money, you'll get a lot better product. It's kind of like fries. Don't get a small fry, but don't get the extra large. Get that medium.
Listen, there's people that complain about Tiffins too, and they complain about Newmars, and they complain about all these motorhomes. I'll give an example. We had, I'm not going to say where, but there was on one of these forums, somebody was complaining about their brand new Baystar, and I read the complaints, and the complaints were pretty much self-inflicted, right? Like they were upset that they didn't absorb everything in the PDI. They were upset that they didn't know how to work things, but that's not the manufacturer's fault. That's your fault, right? Like, so a lot of stuff, if you don't go up on your roof and maintain your seals, you're probably going to get a leak.
You should have bought from Matt at General RV. We would have showed you how to use the whole thing.
I know when we did our PDI, it was close to 4 hours, and I didn't remember everything. So we wrote down notes, and then when we went out, we driveway camped for like 2 days to get the dogs used to it, and then our first 3 weekends were at a campground 40 minutes away. And sure enough, there were things that we didn't know. Yeah. I'm on the phone with Newmar. I'm posting on the forums. You got to take some responsibility for these very complicated machines. So that's why you see a lot of these complaints are a lot of times self-inflicted, just not knowing things. Not to say that problems don't happen with these motorhomes, because they do.
Right, and that's another great point that I totally forgot to mention. Most first-time RVers buy a Thor, and they assume I just spent $100,000. Like, listen, I don't have $100,000. I could not buy an Ace motorhome myself. But they're not from the world of RVing. And so they assume that just because they spent $100,000 rounding up, that it should be in perfect condition. And that's just not the case. It's a house on wheels. And so that's another way, because Thor targets the first timers. Not too many people will, trade a Tiffin for a Thor. It does happen.
I don't think so.
No, we didn't. Yeah, no, they traded a Thor for the Fleetwood. Oh, yeah. But, yeah. So, hey, somebody asked a question. It was for me, but I don't think I'm the best one to answer this. It's more for you guys. How do you keep the poop smell from invading the whole RV when you go to the bathroom?
And we just dealt with
did this today.
Did you make a video today?
We didn't make a video
Not
of
on
it.
that. We did make videos.
By the way, if you do make a video, you got to do the intro like this. No, I'm just kidding.
Wait, you cut out. Say it again. I want to hear what the.
You got to do the intro like this. Oh, you can't see me. That's right. That shit stank.
That shit stank. We might get flagged at YouTube. We might offend someone.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
yeah,
somebody complained.
All right, so how to keep the poop smell out. So you want me to talk about this?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
And then we can
Because
talk
I'm kind
about
of the
what we
poop
did.
master on board. So
more ways than
there's a
one.
couple of very important things you need to do.
Yeah, right.
And Matt, you can certainly touch on this and jump in whenever you feel necessary. So the black tank, first thing you want to do is use the appropriate chemicals, right? There's all different ones out of there, but any RV, type sanitary chemical, you got to throw one down usually for every 40 gallons. It's like one little packet, and they usually last like a week. But what's really important is that you want to make sure to keep the black tank closed, and also do not dump until you're at least 2/3, if not close to full. And this is going to sound disgusting, but it is what it is, right? The wetter that black tank is, the wetter the poop is, the more likely is when you dump, it's going to get most of that stuff out. A lot of the new RVs are also coming with a black tank flush. And basically what that is, it's a little inlet in the black tank, and you hook a hose in there, and you could pump fresh water in there, and there's like a little spinny thing in there. So dump your black, close it again, let that black water flush, run some water in there for 10, 15 seconds, open the valve again, close it again. Keep doing that until you see clear stuff coming out. But here's the really important thing. Once that tank is empty and you're satisfied that it's clean, put about 2 gallons of water back in that tank and put another chemical packet down and keep it that way when you're not using. Because when the tank becomes dry, what happens is literally your shit gets stuck onto the walls of the tank and it starts to smell, and it causes what's called like a poop pyramid.
Oh, poop pyramid. I like that.
Yeah, so that's a problem. If you're draining your black water tank and you're leaving it dry and not keeping water in there while it's in storage, not when it's freezing out, I'm saying for the normal camping season, you will definitely have smell in there. The other thing is, a lot of times what we do, we have an ice maker in our motorhome. So before we leave, we take whatever ice is in the bin, we throw it down the toilet, and then we run some water in. So what that does, as you're driving, that ice is kind of like, smacking around in there, breaking up all the crap, and then I dump when I get home because we have a septic system I can dump. Always keep water in the toilet, like as far as like in the actual toilet itself, because water blocks odor. And then I would finally recommend what we did today. They sell, Camco has like these toilet wands, and you literally put them down the toilet washer, like through inside, and it has a little brass nozzles on it, and we turn the water on, they spin. It's like a pressure washer. And we dumped our tank today. I black tank flushed it, and then I stuck down there while MJ was outside, and she's like, "Oh my god, I can't believe what's coming out of this." It was
like 20 minutes.
20 minutes
after dumping of just getting everything off the walls.
I think it was pretty clean, because usually if you step on and you open up that valve, you'll get sometimes some odor from that, but it smelled like roses coming out. It was good. So what we did, nobody was allowed to poop after we left. The tank is still a little full now. I'm going to dump it tomorrow, and then when I winterize, I will throw a little antifreeze down there, RV antifreeze with a chemical, and it should be good, hopefully, for the winter. So I hope that answers your questions. You don't let that thing run dry. It's going to smell really bad.
Oh, yeah.
Especially in the heat.
We love our convo.
And for more how-to videos, again, make sure everybody at the end of this video, we are about to wrap it up because we've been on for about an hour now. But make sure, once we're done with this video, you guys go check out Endless RVing. They're at 1,800 subscribers, and we're trying to get them to 2,000 subscribers tonight.
We're at 1872 right now.
Oh man, we got a lot of work to do. How many people are
channel
watching
shut
this?
Down, people.
How many people are watching right now?
110.
112.
112. Oh my god.
A lot. Yeah. I know a lot of them are subscribed already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So some. There's a lot of names we don't know, but.
Yeah. Well, we need you guys to when we're done here, subscribe to Endless RVing, because they're good people. And Will just called me, interrupted my live cast. But
Matt, should I do a poop video? You recommended that I do a poop
100%.
video?
You know how much fun that could be with Phil Mora?
It's gonna have to be in the spring.
Oh God.
Oh no, 100%. That's what people want to see.
Jason would love that. Wouldn't you?
Honestly, 10. If I were to break down my comments, right? 5% of people hate me, right? And they're internet trolls, and then people leave this comment and that comment. The bulk of the comments are people leave the 3 things they like about the motorhome, 3 things they don't like about the motorhome. But a good portion of the comments that people comment, they're like, "Oh man, I love when you sit on the toilet. That is so important for a buying decision to make sure you're comfortable."
It's so true.
And I did that as a joke, and it just kind of took off.
That
Thanks
last
so
one
much,
with the toilet paper
sense.
holder.
Yeah. Oh my
Right?
God. Yeah, the toilet paper holder with the Fleetwoods.
Yes.
It's just crazy.
Did you get some
Andrea.
hate from Fleetwood?
Yeah,
Did you get
I know,
an
right?
Instagram?
And I like Fleetwoods. Andrea, look, Andrea doesn't want to be on camera. She's shaking me off. Say
She's
hi to
awesome,
everyone.
by the way. Awesome.
Andrea's saying hi.
Hello. We like
His
her
wife.
video.
Yeah, great
skills.
cinematography.
Just come here. Say hi. I know. Just come here. Oh, she's giving me that look, y'all. Yo, I won't have a camera lady anymore if I get her to
You're
come
gonna be
over
getting
here.
a selfie stick.
Yeah. All right. She doesn't want to come over.
You have to do the jump with the selfie stick.
Yeah. Do your
Yep.
jump.
Do you know
on your
we
own.
almost got thrown out of the Museum of Natural History because I had a selfie stick?
Yeah.
Did you really?
They don't allow
The lady
that.
gave me a hard time, and it was like a removable one. So she's like, "You can't bring that in. It's a selfie stick." Sorry, I screwed it. I'm like, "It's not a selfie stick anymore." And she's like, she gave me like a dirty look.
I feel like we were back in Jersey.
Yeah. Yeah, no. And, do you guys have a drone yet?
Yes,
Yeah.
we do.
Matt was in our video today.
Obviously, you're not watching our videos.
Well, actually, you broke a federal law if you flew it that close
No,
to
I
DC.
didn't. I
we
didn't
didn't fly
fly
in
it
DC.
because I tried. I have a DJI. I tried to take it up, and it was like DC no flight zone.
Yep.
And sometimes I may be tempted to ignore that, but being I was in DC, I'm like, I don't need the CIA
shot down.
coming down to Cherry Hill. So
Right.
no aerial footage of Cherry Hill. Sorry.
So what's crazy is, fun story, and then we got to wrap it up. But, well, 2 things. One, I want to say hi to everybody. So I'm new. So here's what I want to say. I want to reply back to everybody in the comments, but I'm scared I'll mess up the camera. And so I don't want to do that, but I'm seeing everybody's comments and I'm saying hello to everybody. But so when I worked at Leo's, we were right outside of DC. Speaking of World Series champions, World Series champions, the Nationals. But we had the president of Botswana come to buy an RV from us. And these 2 guys. Yeah, Botswana's. Yeah, he tried to pay with diamonds or something. I don't know.
Blood diamonds?
Yeah, I didn't want to say it, but you said it. But no, that was our little joke. But these 2 guys in suits came up, and we're like, oh, as salesmen, we're all like, oh, who are these pudding pops? They're just trying to show off that they dress nice, right? And then they're all like, oh, I don't know where the car key is, but probably my pants right there. But they come in and they're all like, hey, we have a very important client coming. Can we check the parameter? And I'm like, I don't know, man. We just sell RVs. So I called the boss, and he was like, yeah, just let him walk around. Sure enough, they go, it's clear. I swear to God, it's clear. About 18 black SUVs showed up, and about 45 people were with them. This guy, and he ended up getting like a $20,000 travel trailer. He had
Was
to
he coming to America like that?
No. He shipped it over to Botswana. And we
Where's
get
Botswana?
that in Africa, above South Africa. And we do get that a lot, being so close to the port of Baltimore. I mean, we're right there.
Right.
But he had to spend $100,000 on labor for all those people being there than for what the travel trailer cost.
It's not his money. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah.
Did he pay cash or did he finance it? Do a 20-year deal?
He paid.
the warranty.
He did diamonds. No, it's all cash. Yeah. No.
You get extended warranty?
No, probably not. Actually, what's really funny is in like Saudi Arabia, like so Class C motorhomes, they don't put 2 AC units on them because it would put them over the weight, right?
Right.
Well, in Saudi Arabia, they need 2 AC units, but they don't need RVIA approved stickers. So we'll tell them to call the manufacturers, and the manufacturers will make them with 2 AC units because they're not in compliance with America, but they're shipping them over to, Middle East anyway.
Yeah, but Saudi Arabia, they roll around in like gold Rolls Royce.
Why would they? Yeah, they'll probably use it one time. Yeah, no, we've had some really, really wealthy sheiks and princes of,
Nice.
I don't want to insult anybody over there, but like, it's just an interesting culture and they just have stupid amounts of money. They're like, yeah, I'll have my guys set it up and just do it to the port. We're like, do you know how much it's going to cost? They're like, oh, Matthew.
Like, didn't you know I was an heir to a Saudi prince? Just kidding.
Oh, I was going to say, dang. I was like, hey, you want to see this? Hey, you want to see this Prevost? No.
Saudi prince.
Yeah, I wish.
Little boy.
Yeah, people are commenting. Yeah, you need to do that poop video for sure.
All right, we got to do a poop video.
All right, and listen, I got a really cool video, and I'll let you cut out after this. I know it's getting late. So check this out. There's a video I'm planning to do with our next door neighbor that we met at Cherry Hill. This guy needs to make a YouTube channel because he's like the MacGyver of RVs, right? So he had a setup. He had remote electronic black and gray water flush. He could do it from a remote control, but he had it set up with his Amazon dock that Alexa. He's like,
Alexa, dump
black, and it's like, and the black comes out, and Alexa close. I'm like, I go, you need to send me that. Send me the wiring and send me the information because I'm going to make a video of it.
How
Are you really going to do that?
Yes.
Totally.
Yes.
You know how much time it's saving us?
Well, I'll tell you why I'm going to do this, right?
Awesome.
We were keeping the gray water open, right? Because we have the Truma. We like to take long showers, blah, blah, blah. Well, our last trip before this, we got sewer flies, and we eradicated that problem. So now I actually closed the gray. But with this, I can keep the gray closed, and then when I'm going to take a shower, bang, I don't have to go out. I hit the remote, open it, and then close it up again. So that in itself. And it was a pretty inexpensive setup. It was not all that much. It was a couple of bucks, but a little more labor. But I just think that's freaking awesome. Electronic dumps.
Check this out. So for the new intro for the video, you ready for this?
Go ahead.
The video starts. A second and a half. No, screw it. 2.5 seconds of silence. Like this. And then go like this the whole intro. You ready for the intro?
Yeah, I wish I could see you, but go ahead.
Yeah,
oh crap, you can't see me. That's right.
Well, I see you on a delay.
Right. So the intro is just silence, and then it's, hey Alexa, dump the black tank. Boom.
That would be awesome.
Right? And then awesome. Man. And then that's
she's
the intro.
Outside.
And that's the hook, right? And then whoever starts watching that video has to watch the whole thing.
Yeah,
absolutely. I didn't know something like this existed.
I've seen electronic dump, but I didn't see where you could say, "Hey Alexa."
It's on his keychain. You just press it. It could be inside. It's raining out. Boop.
That's pretty cool.
It's done.
This guy did his whole solar system. He had 1,300. It was crazy. Very, very cool.
Nice. Well, thanks so much for being on the show. Thanks. How many people
are
here?
Thank you so much for having us. This was awesome.
I think you're getting some good view time today.
Goodness gracious.
Yes, you're a popular guy, Matt.
You are. We didn't get 105 subscribers though.
What are you guys doing? You guys got to subscribe. Hang on.
We're up to 1879 right now.
Yeah, 14.
Common Sense is asking me to floss.
Floss and maybe do a jump.
You got to floss.
Floss.
I gotta do the jump for the people. I do that for the people. Yeah, actually, that's funny because Will and Jen created helped with my channel so much, and that's where the jump came out of. You know, oh, you guys are on a delay, so you can't even see it.
No, I see it now. I see it. I see it.
But yeah, so Jen invented the we're starting in 3, 2, 1, and then I'm
Right.
like, what do I do after 1? She's like, I don't know, jump or something. And so I jumped, and that's kind of how the intro began. So,
And it stuck.
oh, and it's so
Yeah,
funny,
yeah.
right? Because like, one more thing, and then I gotta go. Believe it or not, I'm this is so arrogant, but I don't want it to sound arrogant. I want it to sound funny. I'm pretty well respected in the RV community, right? Like I, as much as I like to joke around, I do know my shit a little bit, right? You
You're
know,
like a big deal.
no, not like a big deal, but I'm respected. And these manufacturer reps and these bosses and these guys that have a ton of money, they're all like, why do you jump? And I'm like, I don't know. Because I just
Your
jump.
signature move.
It's the move. It's the move, you know?
Yeah.
I say the ladies love it. No, I'm just kidding. So. All right.
Awesome.
All right.
Channel. Okay.
Oh, somebody
Endless
said, what is your
RV.
channel? It's Endless RV. Here, I'll write it down.
Comment.
Endless
Hey, do you guys have a
RV and
custom
endless RV.
URL, right? Do you guys have that yet? URL?
Not yet. No.
Just go look Endless RV.
Yeah, we have a Facebook and an Instagram, which we're pretty active on.
You're talking about for YouTube, right? No, we haven't set that up yet.
Yeah, you got to set that up because that makes it so much easier. Mine's youtube.com/Matt's RV reviews.
And what do you do? You set that up
qualify
in
for
like
that.
the settings or something?
Yeah. If you FaceTime me after this, I'll show you how to do it.
All right. Yeah, cool.
Cool. All right,
That'll
y'all.
work.
Thanks so much,
Thank
everybody.
you all to subscribe to
Thanks,
us. We look forward to
Subscribe to
having
the channel,
you.
dang it. All right.
Yeah, check out the
crap.
videos.
One more thing. When are you guys? I'm so sorry. I'm so annoying. When are you guys going to be on the RV Show USA?
December 11th. A week
December
from
11th.
Wednesday.
8:20
Thanks so much,
to 8:30
everyone.
Eastern.
All right. Thanks so much, everyone. I'll
Thanks,
see you guys
Matt.
on
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank
Saturday,
you. Good
Sunday,
night.
Tuesday. All right. See ya.